Hi everyone, welcome back to another scrapbook process video, and thank you for joining me again today. So this is the second layout that I did. Oh, and I guess I never mentioned what the collection was by Simple Stories, which is probably good because I don't remember. Safari, Animal Safari, I'm not really sure. If I figure it out, I will definitely let you know. Anyways, again, if you haven't watched my other video, I will say that I bought this collection as a Spend Less, Scrap More series. And so at this point in time, you can see I have very little pattern paper left. I wasn't even actually sure that I was going to get a third page out of this because I didn't have very much left. I don't remember. I know I got another page done, but that was after I believe that I purchased more of this collection. So if you didn't hear or didn't watch my other video, I went and bought more of this collection because of how much I loved it and how much fun. It just went really well with these photos that I'm doing pictures of. So there is a local drive-through walk-through safari near us. So we went on a trip a few times and visited, and doing the pictures or scrapbooking these pictures just went so perfectly with this collection that I went and bought more of the collection. And I know for sure that I have done one other page with this collection at this point in time. And then I believe I had a crop that I took the rest to, and I ended up not having time to do it. So I might actually, just even from watching these videos, I'm getting kind of inspired to scrapbook them some more, scrapbook them some more. Um, I am finding a lot with Simple Stories that when I originally see their collections, I'm like, oh, I might like this or that in small little portions. But when I actually go to use them, I love them. They all go together really well. And so, and I knew that we went to, on this safari is local to us, but we still have to stay overnight in a hotel. So it's not like nearby that close. So there was twice we went, 1 year and then again, like, I don't know, 6, 7 months later. So I knew I had plenty of photos to scrapbook for these pictures. So that is again another reason why I went ahead and bought more of this collection. Anyways, I am following a sketch, and normally I'm following a sketch in my videos if I say so or not. If I show the sketch, then that means it is a free sketch, something that you can easily find yourself, or page maps, something like that. If I don't show the sketch, but I say that I'm using a sketch, that usually means that it is paid for. Most of the time comes from Allison Davis from Scrapbook Generation. Their sketches are some of my absolute favorites. Been trying to use a little bit more of page maps. I will say, I know it's been a while and I haven't done that many videos. Just for a moment, I will talk about that. I think what kind of was happening is I was putting too many like deadlines on my channel instead of just scrapping what I felt like, when I felt like, and what I felt like. I did the year with my nomies and I loved that, but I was able to do all of those layouts in like 2 weeks of the December before the year. And so I tried adding on the page maps, and I was going to do it every month. And then I joined those two other hops. And I think that I just put so much like deadlines on my channel that I wasn't enjoying it as much. I didn't get to pull out what I wanted to use necessarily. I kind of had to follow whatever the guidelines were for the hops or for the page map sketches. So what I've decided for right now, I'm just going to do me. I'm going to go back to just doing channel, scrapping what I feel like. I know that, and I'm going to use a lot of page map sketches. I'm going to do my Spend Less, Scrap More. I'm still going to do my one and done. I actually already have another one of those recorded currently. I'm still going to do, the hops that I have like that are mine. I'm still at this point planning on more than likely participating in the mini pads and the stretcher sketch. But I just realized I had too much that I was trying to do for you guys and not enough for me. And so I wasn't feeling inspiring. And I hope that makes sense. I mean, I want to do things that you guys enjoy and want to watch. I've got to do me, or otherwise nothing happens, as we can tell. So, I just kind of wanted to let you guys know that I think that I almost stopped doing my channel because I just wasn't feeling inspired by anything. And then I realized I went in my room and I worked on a few things that I enjoyed, I wanted to work on, didn't have anything to do with hops or anything like that. And I enjoyed it a lot more. And I did record those. So, now there is more for me to go ahead and do voiceovers for. Um, the other thing that's a little bit harder is always having somebody home. I'm never alone. And so it's not always easy to find time where I'm uninterrupted to do. I just need to schedule it. I know that's kind of a on me thing, but anyways, long story short, I know you guys love the hops. I'm still going to do, like I said, some of those. I'm just not going to have certain scheduled ones. I'm going to do them as they come. So I hope you guys are okay with that. I'm sure that there's a lot of longtime subscribers that are fine just having videos up. So that's what I want to do, is I just want to have videos up for you guys. And I want to enjoy the process. And, like I've mentioned before, if I'm not inspired myself, then there's no way I'm doing these videos to inspire you. And that's the whole reason I do these videos in the first place, is to inspire you. So now that I've gone on that little bit of a rant, but I just kind of wanted you guys to, know what's been on my mind and what I've been thinking about. And, if I'm changing things up a little bit, if I come across another collection that was like the year with my Nomies, I had a lot of fun doing that one. So I don't mind doing it. It just, that Echo Park one was not working it for me, and yada, yada. Anyways, I won't keep going on and on about that, but I, again, love these papers with these photos. I think it's just awesome. Um, these are more photos, I believe, from the walkthrough part, whereas the pictures I did in the last double page layout were pictures that were more from the drive-through part. And I did have to narrow down a couple photos. I am trying to be a little better. I'm still going to do double pages, but I am trying to be a little bit better about not having to scrap every single photo. Let me know below if you feel that way. If, like, I mean, even if the photo almost looks completely similar, I love them. And I have no problem scrapbooking both pictures, even if one facial expression is a little bit tiny different than the other. It doesn't bother me because I love the photos. I love them that way. That's what it is. So, but I am trying to be a little bit better about telling the story more than just scrapbooking all the photos. Again, this layout was done way back, I don't know, March. And so it's been kind of since then that I'm kind of learning the things. But anyways, I kind of feel like I'm just rambling about non-stuff. I'm 90% sure that this is a sketch from Allison Davis, just so you guys know. Um, and I'm sorry that my voice keeps getting crackly. I don't know if it's because it's been so long since I've done a voiceover, or if it's just because, life and allergies, things like that. So anyways, while I was putting these photos down on the left-hand side, I'm not sure if you noticed. I noticed while I was watching this, while I was rambling on, but I did glue only half of those photos, the three that are along the owl, the water, and my son photobombing me. I did only glue the bottom half of those down, knowing I was going to be tucking those photos in at the top. So just letting you know that if you want to scrap lift this page or whatever, be aware. You can easily cut the photos at the top, but I definitely wanted that look and feel of them being tucked in below, or underneath, and not just lying on the paper as the same size. So here's the sticker sheet. Again, at this point in time, I only had these words, the stickers, and the puffy stickers. And I have already used up quite a bit of that sticker sheet, and which is another reason I don't think I got, maybe I did get another sticker sheet knowing I had a bunch more photos. Not exactly sure. Um, I can't remember. You will see in future videos, so it's no big deal. But look at this. I'm even going to get that banner used. I wasn't 100% sure about it at the time, but it seemed to fit so perfectly in the corner of that photo that I went ahead and just went for it. And I'm just trying to find stickers that will really fill in the page, trying to use up some of these puffy, foam thickers. I don't know what does Simple Stories call theirs? Foam letters, foam words. I don't know. I like that they include little separate icons with their on their pages instead of just the words though, because here I have the word explore that's puffed up on that foam. So adding a couple elements around the page that are also popped up on that foam, it's the same look, same feel, same texture. So I like that they add those little icons on there. And at this point, I was just kind of looking around at the favorite stickers that I liked, and just playing around with any of them that I had on there, and especially ones that might actually match the stickers that or the pictures. The picture of the little alligator, I did have a picture of the alligator that they have there, or a crocodile, don't know what it is. Anyways, I really wanted to use that sticker, but I also knew that I had that picture and it must have been from the other trip. So I think I went ahead and saved it. And not only that, but that journaling box has the alligator on it. So I didn't kind of want to repeat that on the same page. And I don't like putting animals on the page that are facing off of the page. So for example, the turtle and the bird by the word explore are facing into the page. And the snake picture that's up on the left is facing into the page. And yeah, the snake picture kind of gross, but hey, he was one of the things we saw. So I went ahead and kept him in there. Um, and then, so just, I didn't want to add the alligator to the left-hand side of the page and have him facing off of the page. Now they're facing the middle of the page. That doesn't bother me. That's pretty kind of inevitable with double pages, but, that's just something that really bugs me. I've seen designers that have their own, companies and stuff like that put animals and things and arrows facing off the page. But to me, that just really draws your eye away from the page. So I like to definitely keep my things facing in. If it's an arrow, bird, animal, anything like that. Just a little pointer there. If something looks off to you, say you put an arrow on a page, try turning that arrow around to face into the page and see if you like it any better. Sometimes you just got to fit it in there and it is what it is, but yeah, sometimes not. Then I'm adding around a few of these puffy stickers at this point. I do know that I was playing around quite a bit because honestly, I didn't have a ton of stuff. So it was right after this layout that I'm like, okay, I am going to go order more of this. I love this collection. I probably ordered more than I needed to, but like I mentioned, I've got plenty of photos, so I will make them work. And we live near a zoo, so even I'll have more zoo photos someday, even if it's not, right away. So anyways, trying to think of anything else that I might add. I'm just playing around with any of these little extra puffy stickers, trying to add little animals around. I love this monkey sitting on the banner. I thought he was really cute. Again, he's facing into the layout, so I liked him there. And just added a couple more words around. And you might have noticed while I was rambling on that I also did the same stenciling, same stencil that I did on the first double page layout that I made with this collection. And so this time, the only difference I think with this page is that you might have also noticed as well, I did a little bit of splattering just to kind of help more with that grunginess. And you can see that where I did the inking and splattering, there are not clusters there, and so I'm not really worried about it. For the most part, it follows the clusters. I did decide I kind of wanted to add a little something down here on this page just to kind of give the clusters kind of that diagonal, start at the top, down, then back up, then down again. I was really trying to add something in there, and plus I felt this part of the page just didn't really have much to it, but I did struggle with that little cluster. I ended up adding it here, and just so you know, I do end up cutting a couple of those pieces, the word phrases, but where I put the phrases, I made sure that I didn't cut through a word itself. At this point in time, the back of the layout is taped with just washi tape to help hold it together. Been doing that a little more and more. I saw that. I've seen people do that before, and so I thought I'd give it a try, and actually it worked out pretty well. So I went ahead and I've been doing that. Not all the time. Usually I work kind of one page and then the second page, but when I do the clusters, it seems a little easier to work with just both the pages. So again, you can see that sticker sheet is really used up. This would be a perfect spend less, scrap more collection if this is something you're interested in. And, you know, maybe you don't have as many photos as I do, but so yeah, give it a try if this is something you only have a few photos of. So this is just a couple up close photos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you feel inspired, and I'm glad to be back to making videos. Yeah, I hope you guys had a great summer, and I shall see you in the next video. All right, bye everyone.